Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today's topic is based on demand and supply zone. So things what you should know before you use a demand zone or a supply zone. You can also name it as support or resistance or something like that. But if you consider it as demand zone and supply zone, how will we consider using it and the problems associated with it? So in simple terms now, what is a supply zone? What is in normal terms, if you say where the supply is more, that we'll call as supply zone. So for example, if a stock is at 100 rupees, give me a moment, is at 100 and its demand here at 100 rupees is more, because I'll make it little simple to understand. For example, you have an apple, its price is 80 rupees, you have brought it at 80 rupees, and in market it's available at 120 rupees, and for example you are selling it at 100 rupees. So the demand for this 100 rupees apple will be more, right? So, and if you go even a little bit at higher, for example, now you consider at 100 rupees, so more people will come and buy from you. In simple terms, again, if you consider at 150 rupees, you are selling at 150 rupees, maybe your quality of apples are very good, but problem is very less people will come and buy. Why? Because there are people who are already giving at 120 rupees. So why will people come and buy from you at 150 rupees? So that means at 150 rupees the demand is less and the supply is more. If you see, the supply is more. So now we'll make it little simple in based on our trading aspect. How do we consider based on our trading aspect? Okay. Now, for example, if you say Reliance price is at 1,000 rupees currently. Okay. Last time what it did, it went from 1,000 to 1,500. Again it came back to this level. Again it went up and again it came back. Okay. So we'll consider this as your demand zone. Okay. Now the 1,500 price tag, it will be considered as supply zone. Okay. Why supply zone? That means whenever it reaches this 1,500 level, what happens? People who already have stocks, they start selling this. They provide in abundance. So the stocks which they are releasing in market, it is more than what is required. That means what the demand is. So that means whenever in simple terms, whenever the supply is high and demand is less, that means the price will drop from here. Okay. And whenever the demand is more, that means at 1,000 level there are very less people ready to sell, but there are a lot of people who are ready to buy from 1,000 level. So that means the demand is high. So whenever the demand is high, the prices are, and supply is less, the price tends to increase. Okay, simple economics. Now, what is the problem with demand and supply zone when you don't understand how to trade on based on demand and supply zone? Okay, so now as I said, there is a level that is 1,000, there is a level that is 1,500. Okay, now in simple terms, it goes here, the stock goes here, comes back, goes here, comes back. Now most of the traders, what they do, first time they have seen here from rejection, and second time they see 1,000, it will come again, it will move up. Okay, that will be the ideal scenario. What might a person do? Yes, first time when it is coming, what they will do at this level, they will buy aggressively, they will buy. Okay, and at this level they will sell. Okay, here they'll buy, here they'll sell. Now where the problem comes, if for example, if you see, there was only two price considerations to be taken. Okay, now if we make this chart little big compared to the usual ones, okay, now it has already traveled, for example, 3 times up and 3 times down, or else 4 times if we say. So now the price cannot stay in the same channel for very long time, maybe if it can stay for months, maybe max, but it has to break somewhere, either up or either down. Okay. And if you are a breakout trader, if you are a breakout trader based on demand and supply, here comes a problem. Now what is the problem? If you see, chances are that it can give you a fake breakout and return one, breakdown and return, or else chances are that it can give a fake break down breakup breakout and return, and or else it can give a true breakdown or breakout, but chances are that you will assume that previously this had happened and it will return, and you might take a wrong trade, or else what you will do, you will wait until it returns to this level so that you can buy. Got my point? My point is, with demand and supply zone, the breakout what happens or breakdown what happens is very rare, or very difficult to realize or analyze when to buy or when to sell. Okay. Now, for example, if I say Reliance went here, it came back, it here, it came back, and it came here. Now, what might happen? It it went from 1,500 level to 1,600 level. Okay. And now what you did, it was a confirmation. For example, it closed, the candle closed above this. Now, for example, if you buy here, and chances are that it might come down to this level. I'm just giving you one scenario. How can you trade based on this? It can come down to 1,500 and then continue up, or else it can come back down back again. Okay. So here there is a trap for new traders. Why new traders? I'm telling, big traders, what they can do, they can average out their positions, or else they will give this fake breakout so that everyone who's new enters here, and then they sell at these levels so that when it comes down, they'll book their profit. Getting my point? So why it is difficult to trade based on demand and supply is because the breakouts or breakdown what happens is little difficult to realize or understand when it can happen. So if I show you on real chart how it has happened. Now if you see, many people say consider this. I'll show you how they consider demand zone. Most of them who are new, for example, what they do is they take this level and they say, okay, this is my demand zone. Next time what they will do, they'll take, oh, this was from the return, so this will be my supply zone. Okay. What is a mistake here? Now if you say it is a zone, then how can a line indicate? Because a line mostly says a level, a particular level. It does not show you a zone. So what can you do? You can consider this as a zone. Okay. I'm teaching you how to draw a zone. Then we'll move to the how we can realize that it is fake or fake breakout or no, how it is difficult to trade on based on demand zone and supply zone. So now what we did is, now it is not that accurate, but yes, this is how we draw a zone, because it will be a price range of demand, a price range of supply. Okay. So at this level, the above one is called as supply zone, wherein more number of people tend to give up their positions, and this is the lower level is called as demand zone, where there is a lot of many people waiting to buy. Okay. Now if you see, first time it came here, returned. Okay. Then it made a range. Now this was your first demand zone and supply zone. Now what you can do is, you'll consider this as your demand zone and supply zone, right? Give me a moment. Yes, this will be your second demand zone or supply zone. Now ideally this is 1 hour chart I have taken. Ideally what you will do, you will draw something like this. Now what happened? First time it was in a range. Okay. What happened? It broke, stayed low, and then it went up again, back again. Okay. What is the problem here? Whoever thought this as demand zone, if you see, once it has tested, twice, thrice, 4 times and it is almost fifth, and this was the sixth time. It broke and then it returned. I mean, it broke, it stayed little down, but it returned up. So if you see, this might cause a problem. Many traders lose money in this kind of breakouts and breakdown. Now if you see, second time also it has happened here, third time also it has happened, and if you see, it again came back in the range. Again, this was a fourth time, it broke up. Okay, it has broken up, but again it came down, sorry. Again, if you see, again in the same range, again went down. So many times it has given you a false signal. Getting my point? So whenever you are trading demand zone and supply zone, chance of getting a false signal is very high. Okay, in coming videos I will also provide you how to trade based on demand zone and supply zone. So this video is basically how you can save your money with false breakouts and breakdowns. Okay, so chances of trading, I mean, chance of gaining money in demand zone and supply zone is less base, because you need to understand when to trade and when the breakout or breakdown is true. Until then it is not possible. So yes, now we can consider it as, if it was going up, then it breaks up, then only I will buy. But again, it requires some amount of experience and knowledge that I will provide you in coming videos. But for this video, you need to understand this is how it behaves. I have taken a chart, I have showed you how demand zone and supply zone works. So just understand the logic behind it. In coming videos, I'll also provide you how demand zone, supply zone works and how you can trade based on that. Okay, thanks a lot guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Please do like, subscribe and share the channel. Please also follow us on Instagram, the link is provided in the description below. Thanks a lot, please share